Sometimes I have this issue when with the well, not just with the 1 2 3 4, but I feel like there's a synchronization thing. Like sometimes my left hand is going too fast, so it tends to be like a legato before I can, before I can, like a hammer on before I can strum it.
Yeah.
Something like, so it happens like twice. And so, is there anything I can do to sort of curb that?
Oh yeah. Of course, I can't say that this will solve 100% of it, but in my experience, what I like to recommend students for practicing synchronization, ironically, is that you practice things separately. Your hands, right? Practice right hand and left hand separately. But the reason for that is because that way you can really narrow down what the problem is. It seems like you already know that it's the left hand that goes faster, so it's all about control here. So if you're playing with the metronome, just your left hand, and keep in mind here it's not about hammer-ons and pull-ups, so we're not really focusing on the sound. It's more about the feel and the visualization. But if you practice just your left hand with the metronome, then you will see that it might be even more it might be even clearer that it's not in time. So that's when the work begins. So let's say we're here again at 150. um, so you would used to do like, that's obviously exaggerated, but like now you have to do like finger to the metronome, right? Like I said, the sound here, it's not important, it's really about the feel. But then you do the same with your right hand. Sorry, I was actually doing quarter notes, right? So let me get back to eighth notes. Of course, like everything, this will get a little easier. And it's important that you practice slow too, because if your left hand is going before your right hand, like I said, indicates a bit of lack of control there. So if you are able to do that really slowly, then you are able to get this control back. Now, and then you, like I said, come back, do it with the right hand. And then you just put them together. Also, I talked about economy of motion, right? And think about it. If you're being really economical and not moving hard your left hand and all of that, if it reaches a note before your right one does, it shouldn't be making a huge sound, right? Because it's not like you're deliberately trying to hammer around. So this might indicate that maybe there's more strength than you have to, right?
So you're saying there's too much pressure with my fretting hand?
There might be. I'm not saying it definitely has, but there might be. I mean, it's just worth paying attention to.
Right, right. Yeah. It usually happens when I want to go super fast. Like if I'm just trying to lick or something, and whether it's the 1 2 3 4 or anything else, if I try to go really fast, that tends to happen.
Right, it's normal. But the idea of practicing this control and economy of motion, even though it sounds counterintuitive, the faster we go, in a way, more relaxed we have to be. Although we are like doing work like at the gym, like where the muscle is working, but we want to be relaxed because if we start putting strength, then we tense up and we don't want to be tense. But yeah, like it's a fine line that